Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Griffin Canning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Stepping in, Yoan Moncada, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Anderson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kingery is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. It's been a 2-for-14 effort for him to this point in the series. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Ronaldo Lopez will be on the mound for game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Line to the right side, but foul. They'll check in with an average still south of 230. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Oh and 1, here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And now for the Angels, Anthony Rendon. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels are gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Eloy Jimenez. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Jimenez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Abreu has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Matt Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Abreu over at second. Kepler is over at first with 1 away. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
To the plate now, Luis Robert, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
So now to the plate, Nick Madrigal, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Hard hit ball to second. Russell has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Justin Upton the next to hit, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half.
Justin Upton.
Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball, not particularly deep. Kepler's on the move. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
In now, Adam Hazley, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. The 1-0. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Scott Kingery comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. First and second now, 1 man out. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll played one for sure and maybe a second. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. One run is scored. And he is in there.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
0-1, here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Ready with the 0-2.
No, that's it.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Jason Castro goes down for the second out in the bottom half. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Top of the third set to get underway. Ready now for the White Sox. Yoan Moncada 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Moncada, a former Red Sox, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Hazley will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. 1 out here in the Chi Sox third, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
0-1, no strikes.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
Welcome back as the Angels look to get the offense going here in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch on its way. And right into the shift. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Now here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the pitch.
Inside ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the White Sox.
To the plate now is the designated hitter. Eloy Jimenez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So here's Jose Abreu. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Max Kepler, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. That misses 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fastball well outside.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
For the White Sox, the catcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They're up 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, Adam Hazley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Adam Hazley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
And in steps Scott Kingery, and it's grounded just foul down the line. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 outside for a ball. 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners off for second. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Addison Russell. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels leave one. They trail 3-2. Stepping in, Luis Robert. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Luis Robert.
Here comes the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. The 1-2. Driven nicely into the gap. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double as he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Into the box now, Nick Madrigal, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is popped up back behind second. There to look at Ennis Simmons, one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
A man at second with one down, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner at second here with one man out. Line softly toward the hole. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Tim Anderson is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Chopped at third. Tough to get two. Scooped up. There's one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Soler. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. One and one the count now. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Home half of the 5th coming up. White Sox on top, 4-2. Now at the plate, Jason Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Outside, 3-0 now. The pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
So coming to the plate, Tommy La Stella. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. And that's in there for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. One and 1 to Tommy La Stella. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Drilled to first. To second for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 4 and the Angels 2. Matt Andriese takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Matt Andriese.
New inning set to get underway, and now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the pitch.
0-1. Look out, 1-1.
1-1 is taken for ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Jose Abreu is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Hazley will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Max Kepler has faced Matt Andriese previously, an impressive 4 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit in the air to left. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard on the ground to second. Stopped on the slide by Russell. He goes to first. How about that? White Sox leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Anthony Rendon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the 0-1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly, and he's retired here, 1 away. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now a hard liner. Foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
The count now at 2-2. 3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
To the plate now, Adam Hazley, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this one is gone. A home run.
He was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats, but it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Stepping in now, Brian Goodwin, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Around first, he's digging for second. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Cody Reed will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Cody Reed.
Into the box, Scott Kingery, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And it's 1-1. 1-1 home. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Digging in to try it again, Addison Russell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Now the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 1-1 home. It's taken below the zone for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now both runners on the move. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes the pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
So now to the plate, Jason Castro. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third here this afternoon. And we've got it for you on the show. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Robert. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Nick Madrigal. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hit back up the middle. Simmons is there. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And late reactions, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Fouled off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
This pitch is popped up. Russell has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Still all square at 4 apiece. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And there's ball one. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Settling in now, Tommy La Stella. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First delivery to him on the way. Slider laid off for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it is on 3-0. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Digging in once again. Nick Birdie comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 57.
Here's the first pitch to him. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Goes to third with it, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
The 1-2. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Here's Justin Upton now. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Ready to take his hacks again, Adam Hazley, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Ready once again, Brian Goodwin. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. Fastball called for strike 2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Addison Russell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Ready with the 3-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. He's set. The 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Michael Kopech trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Michael Kopech.
In now, Jason Castro, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball 2.
Four runs here in this half inning. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Three and one now. Andrelton Simmons would be next. The 3-1. Taken, strike two.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soler is there. And the inning is over. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Halos lead this one 8-4. Cam Bedrosian has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Tim Anderson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Anderson.
The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch.
Nope. 2-0.
Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there. Kept his balance on a nasty breaking ball. His hand stayed back, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Jorge Soler.
Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. Chopper to short. A runner at first with no outs here. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Yeah. That's a ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 2-1 home. This is in the air to left field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Now Abreu connects deep to left. Looking up is Goodwin. Gone! A 2-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu. 6th home run on the season for him as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Hansel Robles enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. To the plate now, Max Kepler. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Rendon in foul ground, and the inning is over. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 8 and the White Sox 6. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up now, Tommy La Stella. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. And right into the shift, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
1 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can set down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Angels are gone in order. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Goodwin is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So digging in now, Luis Robert. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
And he misses 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Racing back the left fielder. Still going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left, and it's now an 8-7 ball game. At the plate, Nick Madrigal. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. White Sox down to their final out, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Three and 0 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Down to 3-1.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! A solo shot down the line and right, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Noah Ramirez has been summoned here, and we'll try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Number 20. Noah Ramirez.
Standing in now, Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Two and 0 now. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Bases are empty here with two men out. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
He's set. The 2-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The Halos with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the 9th. So striding in, Adam Hazley. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay.
Drew Pomerantz enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pomerantz has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Now another 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Riding in, Scott Kingery. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Angels go down 1-2-3. This remains an 8-all tie. Now to the plate, Jorge Soler, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's outside.
And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Next will be the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Jose Abreu will stand in again as we take you back now to the 8th inning. And this was a big one. A 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Grounded to the right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. At the plate, Addison Russell steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Russell.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's out.
And it's fouled away. In the air down the line in left. Soler on the move. He's there and records the first out. Ready now, Jason Castro. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Kepler is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning, and we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Kobe Milner takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
number 60, Kobe Milner.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He's set. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Milner, former Tampa Bay Ray, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1. Luis Robert will stride in one more time, looking for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run as you see what got us to where we are now. A big 9th inning shot that helped propel us into extra innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
No, that's low.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Count even at 2-2. And the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. Nick Madrigal waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
In now, Nick Madrigal is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. The 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Simmons on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So here's Yoan Moncada. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready with the 1-0. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Runner goes. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. Standing in, Tommy La Stella. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The 2-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't.
Alex Collier jogs in from the bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. In now, Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
Now batting,
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Justin Upton. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Angels are gone in order. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Stepping into the box, Tim Anderson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
2-2 to Jorge Soler.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here it comes.
3-2.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now time is called and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Here's the first pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Number 75, Zach Greinke.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. The set and the 1-0. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left. And it's now a one-run ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Two and one the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. His second home run of the game as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Ty Buttrey, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
31. Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Into the box now, Max Kepler. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard towards the hole. Gloved by Russell, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up, and the White Sox are out in front 10-8. Zach Granite will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Adam Hazley will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First offering on its way. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Grandal gathers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now in the box, Brian Goodwin. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
At the plate, Scott Kingery, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. One 0 count. Here it is. 1 out and a runner on second base. A ball and 2 strikes now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. Goodwin is on his way home, and a relay home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Standing in, Addison Russell. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Angels down to their last strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Jason Castro would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox have made it a memorable weekend. They take 3 out of 4 as this ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Chicago White Sox launched 6 home runs as a team in the ballgame. Alex Colomé gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox,